We are a happily married couple in a polyamorous relation with a city in East Asia. We've decided it's not cheating if we're both in love with Hong Kong. We're revisiting this amazing place for 4 days in June. We got reunited with our favorite place in the whole world. It was soulful and beautiful. This vlog is part 1 of our 4 days getaway to Hong Kong. We hope you'll enjoy it. So you're in Hong Kong. You're in Hong Kong International. You just got here. You're either in arrival halls A or arrival halls B, and you need to make your way to the city center. You'll probably need to prepare in advance. First, you need something that's called an octopus card. You should get the online version, the digital version. Fill in some info, add some money on top of it, and you're good to go. You're good to use it in any of Hong Kong's transit systems, the metro, the tramway, the buses, the cable cars. Even in convenience stores, you can literally buy Red Bull with it. Second, you'll probably need a SIM card of sorts. There are a lot of booths that sell SIM cards in the arrival halls. I would advise you to get an eSIM. We usually go with Holafly for this, but mileage might vary. Now, you're right here in this transit center. Right up ahead and in front of you, you have the Airport Express station. That's the expensive way of traveling to the city center, but it does take some 35 minutes down to Central. On your right-hand side, there's the bus station. And I would advise you to get the bus. The views are amazing, the price is fair, and you get to ride one of the double-decker buses. And depending on whether your accommodation is in Kowloon or on the island, you should get bus number A11 for island-bound travel, or A21 for those of you staying in Kowloon. It has been our default way of traveling from the airport to the city center since we first arrived here in 2017 together. And we highly recommend you use the bus to go downtown. There is usually a queue for the seats on the upper deck of the bus. What we do is, Alexandra, she's holding the camera right now, yay. She kind of bounces up the stairs to the second deck of the bus, trying to get the nice seats up front, while I arrange our luggage on the luggage rack in the bus. And as you can imagine, we're not the only ones rushing up to the second floor of the bus to get the great seats with the view. Here we go. This is our end time. I'm not sure doing this exact route, but we are now traveling 11 stops to our hotel. Our hotel is in Wanchai.
And we are going to cross the, well, I don't remember exactly, but there's a bridge. It's one of the longest.
She has all the information.
We cross the bridge, you know,
We cross
when
the-
we get there.
We'll cross some bridges while we get there. It's actually a number of bridges. It's 3 bridges, and if I recall correctly, and please correct me in the comments, first bridge that we will cross is the longest suspension bridge in the world, while the second bridge, it's the second longest some kind of construction method specific bridge.
I don't remember. Anywho, you will hear the announcement. Remember? Because they do an announcement when you cross the bridge, and they tell you that you're crossing one of the longest bridges in the world or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, you've done this 6 times. You don't remember?
I don't remember that. Yeah, right. So
train.
obviously we are not going to film or at least not going to show you the entire journey. It's a 1 hour and 5 minutes journey. I'm sure that no one wants to see the windshield for 70 minutes or so. All right, so we're just off the bus, going to our hotel. We're staying at this Novotel Century Hotel. It's our second time here. It is right in the city center in an area called Wanchai, and that's close to pretty much everything. So this is what 100 euros per night gets you in downtown Hong Kong on an off season booking. Because June, it's definitely not tourist season. Because of my status with the hotel, we got upgraded. We're on the 22nd floor, and is the last room down the hall, so it should be a bit quieter. Although it is a bit moldy and a bit echoey, but we're not here to complain. We are here to ride the ding ding.
Ding ding.
Wink.
Biscuits.
No, it's like literally a tram, and it's called the Ding Ding. We'll show it. We are about to ride on the Ding Ding.
Ding ding.
The Ding Ding. That's the friendly name for the tramway system. It's been in place here for maybe 100 years now, but of course it is up to date, it is safe, and it is a tourist attraction in itself.
Yeah.
This ding ding thing runs across the island from the eastern end to the western end. It is really convenient. It is really cheap. I think it's the cheapest public transport here in Hong Kong. It doesn't get cheaper than that. And it is, as one would expect, packed full of tourists, just like ourselves, getting that ding ding experience. That was pretty, with Mario Kart and everything. If you're staying on the island, the ding ding might be just the very right stuff to travel eastbound or westbound over the island.
Just one line, right?
No, there are actually, I believe it's 3 lines.
3 lines.
I'm not sure how it works, but anyway. This is Ding Dinging 101 with Alexandra. That's the tram.
Ding ding.
The Ding Ding.
Yep. Oops.
You get on the tram from the back.
Go upstairs. Let's go upstairs.
Right.
Please
Because
don't
it's a
see my
double
ass.
decker, right?
Yeah, it's much better. There you go. I really like the ding ding.
She really
Very
likes the Ding Ding.
Yeah, show it a little bit. Look, it's It looks old.
She's a ding-ding aficionado.
Yeah, I am.
Can you pay for the ding-ding with that octopus thing?
Yes.
Yes.
So when we will
Alight? You get to pay when you alight? When you...
yes,
Okay.
when we descend. Yeah, alight.
Alight? Yeah,
Alight.
that's the word.
Okay, when we alight and when
English
we arrive
language.
to our station, we are going to Central Market Station, I think. We're gonna tap like we did in the bus, which we took for the from the airport.
Anyway, this is the tramway. As you can see, it still retains some of the, well, I'm not sure if it's the original wooden panels, but it has a certain look to it, a certain vibe, like an olden vibe to it. But it is fairly modern. You get to see the next station, right there on that screen. There's lighting, there's, there's no AC.
There's no AC, of
There's
course.
no AC.
And I think they kept one or two trams, like really old ones. When you have to, ding the ding for the next stop, you have to pull a thing of sorts.
Right. Because I
A
think
rope of something.
this is the story behind the name, right?
Yeah.
It is a ding ding because of the sound that it makes.
Was making.
Yeah, whenever it has to stop in a station, and in order to signal a stop, you would have to pull a cord that is missing from this one tram. Anyway, enough with the unrequired history of tramways in Hong Kong. Just one last thing. This is the only tramway system functional in Hong Kong,
yes.
right? Everything else is either above ground buses or minibuses
Or the metro.
taxis or the metro, and we will get to the metro in a minute in this video because the metro here is probably the best in the world without any exaggeration whatsoever.
Huge line for food.
People are always queuing up in Hong Kong, just as in any other huge metropolis.
Yes.
They queue up.
Very nicely.
It's probably the locals. Us tourists, we have no idea why they queue up. Maybe the food, maybe it's the drinks, maybe it's something else altogether. Anyway,
It's part of the culture, right?
it's part of a culture of sorts. This is a rite of passage of sorts. If you're in Hong Kong, you need to ride the ding ding. Everyone needs to get on board the ding ding. And everything is intense, everything is noisy, everything is a bit like jolting you from the left to the right. There's a lot of movement, there's a lot of beeps and boops and whatnots and sounds that, well, kind of put you on the edge a bit. But this is the actual experience. This is what you pay that very little amount of bucks for.
Pay attention and film on that side because in about 1 minute or so, a party ding ding is going to pass us. So there is such a thing. You can rent a ding ding, a full ding ding, to have a party on it.
There is such a thing as a party ding ding.
There it is. Cool.
That was the party ding.
That was the party.
This is the boring ding ding.
Sorry.
Dear viewers, on your left side, this is the Alexandra building. Unfortunately, it has nothing to do with my wife.
Aww.
It wouldn't been it would have been very nice for Alexandra to actually own a building right here in central Hong Kong. I'm pretty sure.
We would have been rich if I owned a building here in central Hong Kong.
Super simple stuff, you just tap off. So,
Uh-oh. Oh, thank you.
now we're going to this place on Elgin Street in the mid-levels. It's our favorite place to eat here in Hong Kong. I think it's closed now. It's almost
Probably.
10 p.m. It's
Yeah,
probably
we'll see.
closed. Anyway, to get there, we'll travel the mid-level escalator. The mid-level escalator it's a thing on its own, and it is a tourist attraction.
But it's also a way to go up and down the hill for the locals.
So it's more than just a touristy, blingy thing. It's a convenience thing for the locals.
And it's pretty unique in the world, by the way, because it's actually the longest escalators in the world, and you will see in a minute why.
If you're ever in Hong Kong and you want to travel this route that we're showing today, just remember the name Central Market. It's a pretty easy to remember name, and it is, well, as the name suggests, central to pretty much everything. It is in fact a shortcut.
So you pass through this market and then you get immediately to the mid-levels escalators. Ai mă, ce dracu, e deschis la Cotonou și nu mai e deschis la Finis?
That was Romanian for this clothes store is still open, but the restaurant place is not. Anyway, mid-level escalators, here we go. It is the longest escalator system in the world. It is dual purpose. First and foremost, it is built to ease the travel of people from the upper parts of the Hong Kong island to the lower parts, lower like an altitude sense. And of course it is a tourist attraction in itself, and people tend to flock around this place to get the nice shot of the escalators running up hill. What we're doing now is essentially in reverse. We're filming it from a downwards perspective, but I'm fine with that. It was built because Hong Kong is a very hilly place, right? The island is centered around this tall peak. It's called Victoria Peak. We'll get into details soon. As you can imagine, because the island is a very small place, it would have been otherwise very difficult for people living on the upper terraces of the island to walk up and down flights of stairs each day to go to work and to get back home. The escalator will run uphill to, I believe it's 11 p.m. and then run downhill during the morning hours for people to commute from the mid-levels, the buildings located on the terraces of the island, to the city center.
On each side of the escalators, you of course have your residential buildings and stuff like that, but you also have, because you're in the heart of the city, you also have the Soho neighborhood, which is full of bars, restaurants, places where people gather, mostly expats in this area, and most important,
sidewalk beer drinking. Sorry.
Sure, but also spas and nail salons.
Ooh.
Like quite a lot. Ooh, see? Massage. Okay, so here's the cool thing.
But not for the tourists. Okay.
This is MTR Fare Saver, and what it does is you touch your octopus here and it gives you back some amount of money if you go down or up the stairs and don't take the escalator. No?
But unfortunately it doesn't work for the tourist cards.
Yeah.
Because, well, us tourists are lazy. As you can see here, the escalator system actually goes down for a bit, right?
Yeah, but just a little bit. There's a little bar down on Elgin Street, very close to Finis, the restaurant that we were talking about earlier. And back in 2017, when we were here together for the first time, there was a lady outside inviting us in to get beers. And every time we passed her, we heard Bergen beer, mom. Bergen beer is a brand of Romanian beer. And we were laughing about it because why the hell would you have Bergen beer in Hong Kong? But after a while, we found out that the bar is actually with Belgian beer, only Belgian beer. They have like, I think 100 types of Belgian beer. And like my husband said, street drinking.
Yep, and this is Stotham's, is one of the well-known places here in mid-levels. As you can see, a lot of people, they congregate and they have sidewalk beers.
Hey, this is
sidewalk
new.
beers are good beers.
And this one is new. This one wasn't here in January when we were here. So
The most
this is
amazing
actually
things.
cool. It's actually cool for me because we have come here so many times. And every time we come here, we see something new, right? There's a new metro station, there's a new bar, there's a new something. That's the thing with this city. Everything is new.
Are you guys ready for something special, like extra special? Oh, these are Prosecco fries. These are called Prosecco fries. I'm not sure what's in them. I believe it's angel dust and some sort of magic, but it's white magic. It's the good kind of magic. And people travel from all over the world just to taste the Prosecco fries at Finis. And when I say people, I mean me. And when I say travel, I mean like for real. Like the better part of my reasoning for being here for in mid-June in Hong Kong is to eat Prosecco fries at Finis. I'm going to add some uplifting music as a soundtrack to this.